So I made a video discussing the rarest weapons in the game. I thought they were only made by the Va'ruun, but I was wrong. The rarest and most powerful weapons are particle weapons in general. Not saying that Va'ruun weapons aren't in that category. In fact, they're still top dog, but just not the only ones. Because I believe, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that Va'ruun weapons are only of 3 types: pistol, rifle, and the melee pain blade. And I was able to get a particle shotgun, which is absolutely crazy. Let me tell you about it, but first make sure to hit that like button so this can be shared with as many people as possible. Also subscribe to my channel, I'd appreciate it. Okay, the weapon that I'm referring to is in the category of particle, and it's called the Big Bang. It hits insanely hard, and it makes me think, why even use any other weapon type if these outshine everything else? I know I won't. Va'ruun weapons are considered particle weapons as well, and they're the best in that class, which is why I think that they are so rare. But since I've only got the pistol, SMG, and pain blade, I was really excited when this Big Bang dropped for me. It's a shotgun with extended mag, which doubles your magazine capacity, corrosive, it randomly deals corrosion damage, and reduces the target's armor over 6 seconds, and finally concussive, a small chance to knock down targets. It's GODROLLED, which means it has an advanced level of damage, so it's reached the highest damage possible. And get this, it has 0 out of 7 mods. So this means that I could put whatever attachments I want on here. Now, if you didn't know already, particle weapons are your best friend in the realm of damage, simply put, because they have 2 damage types at the same time, energy and physical. In fact, you can actually level up particle weapons damage in the skill tree under combat, essentially increasing its overall damage to 30% more, which I've already started doing. And the damage is not the only reason this is GODROLLED. Look at the perks that I briefly went over just now. Extended. This makes it so that I have 16 shots before even reloading. With that, I can literally take out an entire battalion. And with concussive, it has a small chance to knock enemies down. This is invaluable because for some reason, this doesn't feel like a small chance. It's like I'm knocking targets down left and right every time I engage them. And hold on a second, I have a theory as to why this is happening. The same with corrosive or any other perk that has a small chance of doing anything. With shotguns, they have a pellet spread when firing, right? So when the description of anything that says it has a small chance, well, I think that chance is connected to each pellet fired. The same goes for crit chance overall. Let's say you have a 5% crit chance, for example, on any weapon other than a shotgun. This means per bullet. And that's why shotguns are so devastating when made with crit focused builds, because the crit chance is connected to each pellet, which means it's more prevalent in this case. So with corrosive, having the ability to douse them in that status effect, decreasing their armor over and over again, is extremely broken. Not to mention the shotgun knocking enemies down is a great strategy when using these types of weapons, because they naturally fire slow, and this perk affords you the opportunity to get free damage all the time. So I just wanted to shed some light on the rarest weapons in the game and how particle weapons are part of that family too. So keep your eye out for these. They are what you're going to need going forward in Starfield, most definitely. I actually couldn't believe how much damage this was dealing. So I have a question for you guys in the community, because I'm sure so many of you have so many more hours clocked than I do. Tell me if there are any other Va'ruun weapon variants besides the pistol, rifle, and pain blade. I would really love to have a Va'ruun shotgun. That would be crazy. And I was actually the other day farming for like 2 hours trying to find a Va'ruun specific rifle, legendary rolled. I was actually at a base that was full of Va'ruun, and I don't know if the RNG is tied to these enemy types, because it seems like they were giving me all kinds of weapons besides Va'ruun variants. So you could tell me that in the comments also, if you farm a specific type of enemy, they drop that type of weapon. I don't know. Anyways, they ended up dropping me a rare rifle, so I just left it at that. Like, I could probably get it later on or something. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have for this video. Let me know also in the comments what particle weapons you've got so far. I appreciate you for sticking around to the end as always. And if you're interested in stuff like this, guides and gameplay, then don't hesitate to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more like this in the future. I'll see you in my next video. Be right out.